good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we are going to talk about how the Toronto Raptors ended up getting an offensive rebound by Scotty Barnes after an offensive rebound by Podziemski to tie the game. Brandon Ingram launches a three. The game goes into overtime, and the Raptors win 141 to 127. The Raptors are 19 and 14 and 9 and 7 at home. The Warriors go to 500, 16 and 16, but they are 6 and 12 on the road. Toronto did win the first quarter 33 to 29. The Warriors won the second quarter 35 to 32. In the third quarter 36 to 31, but they lost the fourth quarter 26 to 22. And then they got embarrassed in overtime. They only scored 5 points while the Raptors scored 19, putting this game out of reach for the Warriors to be able to come back and win it. Jimmy Butler, 38 minutes, 19 points. He went 6 of 16 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. But he scored a lot of points, too, at the free throw line where he went 7 of 7. He also had 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 11 and plus minus. You would like him to be a lot more efficient, make a lot more shots. Just wasn't his night scoring the basketball unless it was by getting easy looks near the rim. He can do that, but he also missed some of those too. So, he didn't have the game that you needed to be able to win this one. Draymond stepped up, 33 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. Everybody in the starting lineup got a rebound or more and an assist or more. He also had the most assists in the starting lineup with 7. He also had 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 2 and plus minus. He was efficient. He made a lot of the shots that was open, and if he wasn't doing that, he was trying to make the right play to find a teammate that was open for a good look, and it ended up working out. Quentin Post, 18 minutes. He had 8 points. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. His only shot that he missed was a 2-point field goal because he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had only 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, but he did get a block. He also had 4 personal fouls, a minus 4 and plus minus. And then Stephen Curry played 41 minutes. That was the most on the team. It needed it because he gave him 39 points and he went 12 of 30 from the field. That was by far the most shots on the team. He also went 4 of 11 from 3 and of 11 from the free throw line. He tried everything he could to get open. He tried everything he could to get the looks that he wanted. Sometimes it worked, more times it didn't. In this one, he also had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus minus. You would think that the Warriors would be able to close them out in the fourth quarter. They kept having the lead even when the game was getting late into the game. You would think that Steph would be enough to close the game and be able to win it, but he did all he could. It just wasn't enough in this one. Moses Moody, 29 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 6 and plus minus. Al Horford was able to splash in a 3, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, but he went 3 of 6 from the field. Gotta like that. He did give you 7 points in 17 minutes with 7 boards. Everybody off the bench also had a rebound or more. Everybody had an assist or more, but Al Horford, but he did get 2 blocks. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a minus 3 and plus minus. Is good to add him back. I know they like to have Al in those lineups out there now. Just having him available is a powerful thing for him. Buddy Hield, 14 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field. That's what he shot from 3 because that was his only field goals. He did have 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a plus 1 and plus minus. Gary Payton II, 12 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field, or 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and 3 blocks. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 19 and plus minus. He had the most blocks on the team tonight. And he also was tied for the most assists. Gary Payton, real good active night for him, even on the defensive end. Brandon Podziemski, B-Pod, 28 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. one offensive rebound, two personal fouls, and a minus 23 and plus minus for him. And then Will Richard, 35 minutes, the most off the bench, 10 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 5 steals, which is a crazy amount. But he did it, and he also had a block, 2 offensive rebounds, and 4 personal fouls, and was a minus 15 and plus minus. I would say their bench did a really good job of scoring. I think they did a good job of finding the open man. I felt they did a good job of moving without the basketball. I felt they did a good job on the boards. It's obvious because of the stats right in front of me, and they also did a good job of defending and making things happen. And just the Raptors did the same, and they just did it slightly better, especially in overtime. They did it way better. Other than that, let's talk about the Raptors. Brandon Ingram, he ended up taking the most shots on the team with 26. He went 12 of 26 from the field and had 26 points, 39 minutes played to get it, 0 of 8 from 3, and that's ridiculous. You would never thought that would happen, that he would take 8 threes and missed all of them, especially the way he's been playing this season. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did go and also get 4 boards. Everybody in the starting lineup had a rebounder more and an assist or more. He also had 6 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a plus 10 and plus minus. RJ Barrett, 24 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 7 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 5 and plus minus. He ended up getting some good looks. In this one, he was able to drop a lot of them. In this game, Scotty Barnes was a monster on the boards and just kept keeping his head up, turning and looking before he made a move. And he ended up getting assists a lot by doing that. And he did a good job attacking the basket. 42 minutes, 23 points, 11 to 17 from the field, 0 1 from 3, 1 1 from the free throw line, 25 rebounds, 10 assists. So he ended up having a crazy triple double. He also only had 3 turnovers, but he did get 3 steals in the block. He also had 9 offensive rebounds, and they did come in crucial moments. He also had 4 personal fouls and a plus 24 and plus minus. Emmanuel quickly was just gunning in this one, and it ended up working out because the threes that he was getting, he was knocking half of them down, so you have to like that. He also had the most points on the team with 27 in 38 minutes. He went 7 to 14 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3. And then on top of that, he made all of his free throws going 8 8. That's a significant amount of free throws to get and make. He also had 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers, and a steal. 1 personal foul was a plus 7 and plus minus. And then, like I said, all the starters got in double figures. So Ochai Agbaji, he played 20 minutes and still got 10 points because he went 4 of 6 from the field and 0 of 1 from 3 and scored. Also, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 offensive rebounds, and 5 personal fouls. He almost fouled out in this one, but he didn't. He was a minus 20 and plus minus. And Sandro, he was doing a good job of attacking the basket and getting all the way to it and finishing. He finished with 13 points. He went 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He had 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Jamison Battle played 1 minute. He didn't do nothing at all but be a 0 and plus minus. Jonathan Mobo played 1 minute. He didn't do nothing at all. He was a 0 and plus minus. Garrett Temple played 1 minute. He had 1 rebound, and that was it. Besides being a 0 and plus minus with no personal foul, no turnovers. All of them did that too. Jameson Battles and Mobo had no turnovers and no personal fouls either. And then obviously Jamal Shea 29 minutes, 8 points. He went 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 8 assists, which was the second most on the team in this game. And he also had 4 turnovers and a steal, but he also had 4 personal fouls and finished as a plus 34 and plus minus in Jamal Shea. He had 8. I say Kobe Walter. He had played 33 minutes. That's basically like starter minutes. He had the most points off the bench with 18 because he went 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line, making the best of the shots that he had got. He also had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. And then Grady Dick, he missed all his threes, but still finished 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3 no free throws. So he finished with 4 points in 15 minutes. He also had 2 rebounds and 1 assist and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 12 and plus minus. They ended up shooting better from the field, and they shot way more shots, mainly because they had more rebounds. 56 of 110, that's 51% from the field, while the Warriors shot 43 of 96, 45% for them. 13 to 42, 31% from 3. The Warriors shot 16 to 44, meaning that the Raptors took less threes and made it a less percentage than the Warriors. And then 16 to 18, they both teams shot 89% from the free throw line. It just the Warriors took more free throws by 10 compared to the Raptors. Other than that, 55 rebounds for the Raptors. They ended up having about 13 more rebounds than the Warriors. They also had 40 assists compared to the Warriors 25. They had 14 turnovers compared to the Warriors 20. 10 steals compared to the Warriors 9. They only had 2 blocks. Warriors had 9. 18 offensive rebounds for the Raptors, 14 of them for the Warriors. 37 defensive rebounds, and the Warriors only had 28. That was a problem. And 26 personal fouls, and the Warriors only had 20. They did a good job of attacking the basket. The Raptors did, just continuing to find no rim protection and just continuing to get rebounds when it mattered, and also just throughout the game, even in the moments that mattered the most. And those small little things just add up, especially when you're doing it to yourself throughout the entire game. You're letting teams get advantage of it, and then they just find ways to eventually get something that hurts you because you're not doing exactly what you need to do as a team to execute, the things the right way and do things fundamentally right to put yourself in a good position to continue to compete, to be able to win the game. And when you lose those fundamental things like rebound, steals, and not, closing out on guys, not paying attention to your rotations and leaving guys open, especially throughout the entire game, eventually a team start feeling themselves and the team start understanding that, we can get these type of things, we can do these type of things. Then they just start going out there and doing it, and next thing you know, you got to find a way to stop them. But then in overtime, it got to a point where it was just too late for the Warriors, and they just weren't able to stop them. They just weren't able to continue to make shot for shot with them, and it just wore on them, and it got to a point where the Raptors just looked better, and they was just getting better shots, and they didn't have to work as hard as the Warriors did to get them. Next thing you know, they was down, and they ended up losing this one. And the score looked a lot worse than it actually was. Obviously, this game went into overtime, so it was close. But the Warriors had a lot of chances to win this game, even in the fourth quarter, and they just blew it over and over again. And then it ended up coming to a point where they ended up losing it, unfortunately for them and their fans. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, notification bell. So you get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation video just like this, but about other topics too, just about basketball and NBA only ones. Also, I'll do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage too. I also have over 4,000 videos right now that you can watch on my channel and enjoy, and it's all for free. And I try to upload videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and something to look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thank y'all for checking out the channel. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for showing support. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back. And other than that, thank y'all just for being there. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. Hope y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.